Yes, people. We are back again for another episode of the Ball and Knock podcast, and we are at episode 1515. I am your host, Sir Tete, representing Arsenal, who has recently signed the one Nodi Madu Pele. And this is my co host, my big friend, Sir Dilford. Where you going with my friend? Where you going?
They are listening to chat fucker. But, but, we move on. You bumbo clad, you come here, none mad pele. Mad pele, you bumbo clad. Yo, you're right, mad pele. In the pan jokes, man. That nigga
Oh
dribble.
my god. Well, folks, that's a rather explosive start from Sir Dilford, but
Hear me? Yeah, piss me off with this mad pele or some shit, man. Yo, brother, yo.
well,
Yo.
folks, before we begin, please hit the likes button,
Mhm.
share the video, subscribe to the channel, because we're on our way. We're trying to get to triple digits in subscribers.
Yes,
So
people. Yes,
ho-
people. Like up,
help
like up,
us
like
out.
up.
Like up the video, subscribe, share. It is right there on the moving banner at the end of the screen. So we
Mm.
don't have to keep on reminding, no, just look there and remind yourself, like the button, like the button, like the button, because we try to put algorithm. Yes.
Yo, people, smash up your likes, them man, and comment,
Yeah,
man.
man, smash it up,
Man.
man.
I'm going
Smash
to
it
good
up.
content every week, you know, man. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Yeah,
Big
man.
coming.
So I guess last episode we spoke about two of the top six teams that have been doing mad business.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool, I think, who probably had the best window so far. Arsenal,
Yeah,
who's had a decent window. But
second
there's
best.
another team that is just buying and buying and buying players. And I'll be fair, some of them are good buys. Some of them are really good buys. And I think when you stockpile this much talent, something it may stick somewhere. But
Yeah.
to another side of London, Chelsea, who are moving in on yet two more signings because they're close, I guess, to agreeing terms with Gerald Hatto,
Yeah.
and they have opened talks with
It's
Javi Simons, who Javi Simons have given them the green light to go ahead and try to
yeah.
get a move. Yeah, to go ahead and try to get a move. So Chelsea has done quite a bit of business and
They
have
have
players
now.
coming in from previous windows that were supposed to come in this window. So
It's and two players like that.
yeah, so I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Dilford, what do you feel about Chelsea business so far? What do you feel about them as a team? What do you think that they're a threat to challenging? I mean, might not necessarily challenge all the way, but do you think that they'll take a next step from what they did last year?
I'm gonna be real now. No.
Wow. Okay.
This is my thing. If you're gonna buy youth, you buy youth in an experienced team. Chelsea already had a core of young players. Adding more inexperience to that won't work. It's just like the similar thing we were doing with the try experience back then with the Milos Kirkers coming in, Frimpong coming in. So basically you're changing to the back four from what we used to. Then you have newer players coming in, Ekitike, then you have Florian Wirtz. Not saying that they are inexperienced players, but they have been playing at the top level for like a year or two. You understand Frimpong Kirkers. So even though it will take them some time to adjust, I get it. But Chelsea bringing in all these players, I don't think it will push them any further rather than the youth actually getting experience. There's a difference between playing in the Premier League and playing in the Italian League or playing in France or something like that. The difference with the Premier League, it does not give you the time for you to develop or even think. Because who did you remember the game where Joe Felix played his first game for Chelsea, right? And
Mm-hmm.
he did this amazing move. He beat like four guys, passed the ball to Mason Mount. He made the run. He made the perfect run. All Mason
Mm-hmm.
Mount had to do, Mason Mount could even close one eye and just play the ball. Felix was already gone, right? This is the
Mm-hmm.
thing. Their expectations are however they play might not be what they expect when they come to Chelsea. Chelsea now just had to stick with the core players that they had at the moment. You didn't have to add. There's no, bro. It's like 25 man in the squad. You can't play all 25 one time. It don't work. So how are you going to shuffle this? How are you going to build a rhythm? You understand what I mean? You have Kante Van Dijk backline pairing. Okay, who is Chelsea backline pairing? You don't know.
Um, it wouldn't be Buddy Sheila,
Exactly.
Fofana.
And the Chile don't start.
No, it's not Buddy Sheila. No, it's
Come,
Colwill and where next one then?
Chalaba.
Chalaba, yeah, Colwill and Chalaba, yeah.
But let's agree to disagree. Look. All right, I'm gonna ask you a genuine question now. Would you start any of them centre backs in your team?
Bro, do you know who's in my team?
Exactly, Saliba Gabriel. I wouldn't either.
Like,
And
no,
exactly, Man City wouldn't either.
but think up.
Mm.
Ma- Man City might take a punt on Colwill. Man City's backline is not well. No, Man City have Diaz and Kusanov. Never mind. But
Yeah, right.
like, yeah, but I think it's unfair to compare our backline and your backline as well because you're looking at four of the top 10 center backs in the world.
No, but
Like
all right.
in our backline
Fair game,
alone.
fair game on that though. But this is my thing.
Yeah.
Chelsea are investing, but they're investing going forward, not at the back. Where is the goalkeeper? Right?
Oh
Where is the
Lord.
centre
Oh
backs?
Lord. Well, if you're going to go by some of the Chelsea fans, he's Sanchez has been better recently.
Dan who?
Not him himself.
That's not improvement. Rubbish cannot jump out of the pan and then expect to be something like flowers or something like that. Even if you jump out the pan, you're still rubbish until they put you back in the pan. You understand what I mean? That guy is horrible, bro. And then Chelsea, I think they sold Petrovic to who? Was it?
I don't remember, but them get 25 mil for him.
Yeah, but this is the thing. It's just a turnover profit. Let's just accept Chelsea what they are. Turnover profit. If they win a trophy, boo-hoo. It is what it is. But it's just Chelsea just are in a daycare at the moment, and we just have to accept it for what it is.
Okay, fair.
I don't think they're gonna win anything else. I think
But
this is
how you feel about
no.
Pedro, Felix? Um, if they get no, but see, all right, Jared Hato. What
Yeah,
happened?
go on. I mean, realistically, go on.
Yeah. It's not Felix. Sorry, Simmons,
Yeah,
Jared Hato. Yeah, I mean those are some good signings because Hato can play. Well, the problem with Hato is he's not that great of a centre back, and I'm not going to start our Cucurella. So there's a next thing. So I don't know, bro. Because
a
if you look
profit
at it,
margin, bro. It's a
but
profit
all
margin.
right. So let's look let's look at it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cole Palmer is one of the best players in the world if you're going to look at it, right?
Yeah.
According to Chelsea fans, they have the best midfield in the league. According to Chelsea fans, they have the best midfield in the league with Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, and I don't know if they're going to put Cole Palmer in there, right?
Yeah.
João Pedro seems to be a revelation. Them call him Baby R9. So I don't know, but that's what they're saying.
You see, this is my problem with Chelsea. This is my problem with Chelsea, and I said it before, and I will continue to say it. Chelsea in preseason is not the same Chelsea when the league starts. The only time I will ever say Chelsea is if it's a final that Chelsea does not deserve to be in. That is the only time I will defend Chelsea in anything. Chelsea did not deserve to be in the final when they beat Bayern Munich in the Champions League. They did not deserve to be in the final when they beat Man City. And they did not deserve to be in the final with PSG the other day. And what? All three times they have won. Chelsea in finals that they don't deserve to be in is very lethal. But on the other hand, when you give Chelsea expectations, you will be let down. It's simple. No matter what you do. Nkunku Jackson, I remember the first season and I will never stop talking about it. I think these guys was gonna be the greatest thing since sliced bread. What happened to Nkunku? Him stop blow balloon. Him become the clown of the party and stop blow balloon. You understand? And what Jackson be now? Jackson just did him just like a baby shark. Like him dime here blew him trim it off. Read bro, like other than
Listen,
score goal, yo, he does everything other than score goal. Let's just leave
listen.
it.
If you check, if you check, if you check Nkunku socks, I think him the party city.
Bro, this is my thing now. Like, yo, like, yo, you see me? Like, the man stop blow the balloon and become the clown of the club, dog. Like, yo.
Oh, good.
Big
No,
red
but
nose dog. I'm telling you that. It should take over.
but the thing about Chelsea is, I do think whether or not they're going to win the league is a different story. But I do think they'll have a hand in determining who wins the league because on them day them can turn up and beat every single one of it. No, they haven't beaten us in a long time.
Me
But
neither.
oh, so then yeah, but them can on them day them can turn up and put up a fight if it's even for take off 2 points off of it, which they can do. So I think they'll be a solid team. I think I see them next year making a deep cup run in a one of the domestic cup, them probably finishing third or fourth in the league and probably getting to the quarterfinals of the champs.
Then probably just win the Carabao Cup and call it a day.
So either way, I do see them picking up them. They can pick up a trophy and have a good season.
Hmm.
Because again they're stuck. They have talent, and
I mean,
talent will win games in the Prem. That's what I see. If you have
not if you have money on Madueke.
cup end, cup end, cup end. But either way, moving away from Chelsea. Moving away from Chelsea.
Noni Mad Pele.
It's, how you
No.
feel? Well, yeah, we had a difference in opinion. Boy, talking about Manchester City.
Yeah. I think that
No,
the business has been great.
I think on the front aspect, so you're looking at midfield and attacking side, I think they've added quality. I do
Yeah.
think they have. Because Ryan Cherky is a quality footballer. How effective he will be, that remains to be seen.
He won't be that effective. Remember
But
Pep said,
Reinders is the baller that I think will be very effective in an offensive sense. But I don't think they addressed the problems that they had last year
backline.
comes to backline and transition defending. Now, Rodri is supposed to plug a lot of those holes. However, he's coming off a season-ending injury, and it should take him time to bed in.
Yeah.
He can hit the ground running as maybe, but I think I don't think Man City has done enough to help with the transition defending as well as just defending in general because they have quality players in the defense, but I don't think they have quality defenders. And that's my thing with Chelsea, not Chelsea, with Manchester City, because Ruben Diaz, I don't think is the same Ruben Diaz that it used to be. Gvardiol, I think, fine, that's quality there, but I Nori is not a very good defender. He's not. He's very good going forward. He's solid as far as passing and all that kind of stuff. He's a very techy footballer. And
Yeah.
then they have Mateus Nunes that go and play right back. That's a midfielder. I mean, Akanji is still there and Ake is still there, but there are rumors that they're trying to sell both, or if not both, one of them. And and Ake is more of a left back, left centre back type of player, and Akanji is a right back, right centre back. So I don't think they have there. So if they you see if they get Tino Livramento,
Yeah.
then fine.
It's
But,
yeah.
but Newcastle not selling Livramento.
Newcastle can't afford to sell nobody right now.
Exactly. So
Let's be honest.
I don't I'm not impressed with Man City's business from a defensive standpoint. And if I'm being honest, I think that's what they needed more than anything. Like Haaland is going to probably go back to his 30 plus goal a season thing. I do think they're going to miss they are going to miss Kevin De Bruyne because that ability to just whip a pass from anywhere, I think is going to be sorely missed.
I don't think so.
I think so. I think Reinders and Cherky will create, but they will create in a different way.
No, all right. I'm all right. I'm using my football brain at this time, right? So don't judge. But the appointment of Eight Nori and Guardiola moving back to the back line is then heightening my senses that Pep will not play a proper right back, but he will play a centre back as a right back, like Akanji. Okay, you know him regular style. But what me see in the Club World Cup is Eight Nori became an eight, almost becoming a five across from the back three, if that makes any sense. So you had Guardiola, I think it was Reyes one at a time, and then you have Diaz, and then you have Doku left side, you have Nori, Raji, Reinders, Savinho, right? And then you would have Marmoush and whoever else is playing the 10. I think it was Turkey at the time. But I think that's his transition for the new season. But Nori is not going to be playing left back. He has really, really good passes. And this is why I don't think that they will really miss him, because that combination in the midfield with Nori, Reinders, and Raji
Um,
can be very dangerous.
I
I'm
hear
not
you.
gonna lie.
I hear you.
Mm,
But there were still games
mm.
that Kevin De Bruyne won on his own.
True.
You
True.
will you no matter who you replace him with. He's one of the greatest passers the league has ever seen. They're going to miss him. They're going to miss him. Now, you're right. Maybe not on the same level that I'm saying that they'll miss him,
Yeah.
but I do think it's going to take some adjustment. And again, if they have to dominate the ball, which they will, but they have to have penetrative passes, because if they're going to do the sideways thing that they did last year with
Mm-hmm.
no penetration, they're going to lose a lot of games, because again, that defense is leaky, it is holy, and it is suspect. Remember, a couple Brazilian team get them a run for their money.
True.
City, people say City was very impressive in the Club World Cup. I think they were impressive as a unit offensively, but
Mm-hmm.
defensively they were exposed as usual. And I think they need to change that, because another problem that I think Pep is going to have is that he met Bernardo Silva captain. Bernardo Silva is going to play a lot of games.
What?
He
He's a club captain?
Yes,
Damn.
and he's going to play a lot of games.
So I'm
So
strict Ruben Diaz.
good question. So because you're going to play Bernardo Silva a lot of games, that system that you say might not be seen as much.
It might not be. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So and that's the problem. So again, City had a very good window
Mm-hmm.
up the pitch,
Yeah,
but
not back, not back,
and
back.
then again they didn't let go Edison, and I don't think Edison is still happy to stay. So there's that. So they have
You
things to
know,
sort.
it isn't just have tendencies to just make Pep just stress out now. You know that shit
So
goes.
they have they
You
have
know that
things to
shit go
sort
that.
out. So they have
Yeah.
things to sort out. But we'll
But
see. We'll see about City. I mean, again, I still think they're going to win a lot of games. They're going to beat bad teams. They're going to they're going to beat some good teams too. But I still think they're a little ways away from the likes of you, from us as well. I don't think they're better than us. And
yeah.
I honestly think Chelsea could do a thing and be better than them. I think so.
Yo,
So
you did that go good, my youth. Where man? Where man?
I,
You did that
listen,
go on good. You did the on a roll. Go
listen.
with
As
this.
a
Dog.
as a
You did
resident,
that
as a listen, you are the
back.
resident Chelsea hater, so I understand. It's fine. So it's fine. You're being the resident Chelsea hater. I expect that from you, so it's okay. No worries.
It's not even the resident Chelsea hater.
Mm,
See?
mm.
So that one. Friday. Rubbish day,
Cheers.
dog. Like we just have to take the rubbish to the corner, dog. Like the man them just don't ready, dog. Like them just don't ready. This is my thing. Alright? Them beat a PSG. Alright, whoopie do, bro. Like, come on, dog. Let's be real. And I still stand firm on my ground that that conference league final that they won, if El Alzoli did not pick up that inch, yo brother, come on brother. Chelsea fans can collapse all they want, and they know it's true. Once the season starts, they have one thing to do: either win the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup. Remember, clap teeth that from them 2 times when two trouble as a manager. You understand?
Facts. Facts.
Because that is just the nature of Chelsea. Chelsea built the legacy on John Terry, Jagba, the dressing room to carry them through. You understand?
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
So when if me as a baller walk in at Chelsea now, I mean I look at a man like Cole Palmer, Chippy Chips, and them thing there. You go suck your mother, brother. What you can't teach me? What you can't teach me? This is why your second to third full season of the brother, brother. Come on, dog. And then just because Joe Pedro scored a wicked man goal in the tournament that yeah, he's not gonna play against Flamengo every week. You understand what I mean?
I hear you. So again, let's see. Let us see. Let us see.
Joe Pedro not even ready. That I think they still did need another striker, but hey, to each their own.
The lap, them have two.
They who?
All right. Moving on to the white side of North London. We spoke, we spoke about
Niggas
we
is a
spoke
joke.
we spoke about Tottenham and their signing, and they're trying to get the other side because the first signing was good. Kudus is a very good pickup.
Very.
Um, has anyone seen Morgan Gibbs White?
Miranakis have under the budget, dog.
I think he should. I think he should be blinking twice if he needs help.
He should be. He should be. He should be. Honestly, he should.
Because
You notice how fast Ilangas. Ilangas. yo, Miranakis. That one has no guy to play with, dog. Yo, that guy don't care, bro. As long as that guy ties his sneakers, bro, puts his shirt on, he won't see his feet again for the rest of the day. But he's sure he's going to fuck something up. I'm telling you, bro. Yo, I'm telling you that Miranakis. Yo, that first one, dog. That nigga is no joke, bro.
so like I mean I'm yeah, I don't know like what is going to happen with Morgan Gibbs White. Like
I don't think you can.
you can't stop that, right?
I don't think so because I think Southampton is trying to stop that. I said we did a top up Van Dijk too before, remember? But I don't think you can.
Was Van Dijk a release clause?
Was it? Nah.
Ex- exactly.
But
So
we didn't
even
start Van Dijk from way
even
before.
but then but
But what it is just like his release clause was not supposed to be disclosed. Disclaimer. Right? Me think, Edu call. What
Vinay, I mean tell you this. I mean tell you this. And you call Vinay. Me tell you
No,
this.
when you did say that, me I listening and me I say, yo, dog, this clever for real. That's the
Yeah,
only
me
way,
tell you.
dog.
Me
How
tell
do
you.
no one release
Remember,
class?
you know, the two man them did their Arsenal, you know. Two farmers go to their Arsenal, you know.
Like it does, yo. We can make it 2 bills in a way free.
Thank you.
Yo.
Call him time and say, yo,
Mm,
you know what I'm saying?
you know.
Man, you can't talk. Yeah, man, this class, you know. You don't want to trigger that. You can send him over there. Sort you out a little bit. I tell you, bro. I tell you, man, I two bridging them, man. I tell you, bro. I tell you that.
Yo.
Nobody can convince me otherwise, bro.
Boy. Yo, dog.
Cannot convince me
That
otherwise,
has
bro.
to be a planting that because how you have a 60 million release class, but Forest did not tell City say they want 80 million, but the guy's release class is 60. So now you tell me say Vinay go say, all right, yo Edu, what's going on, bro? It say 60 million. Boom, release class play same morning. You understand? So how
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
Miranda Kiss
And all alleged people. All of this is alleged. Alleged.
Acho, I don't alleged. Acho. No, alleged. It's true. Because ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. That's crazy. That shit crazy.
Well, all right. That's the top five.
Mm-hmm.
But sorry, no, that's it's not the top five. Big five because these last two clubs were nowhere near the top five last year. But
Not at all.
we're going to the other side of Manchester, and we're going to discuss. I mean, Man Divided has finally done some business. Finally, Man Divided has done some business.
That not good.
Because
That won't even change the price of rice, bro. I'm telling you that for a fact. It won't
but all
even
right,
change the price of rice.
so again, so they got Cunha,
Mm.
63 million.
Mm.
Um, I think that's the going rate. Maybe it's I would say it's a little expensive, but I think it's a doable range of expensive, right? Them overpay, but I think that's an acceptable overpay, right?
Okay.
The man them negotiate with Brentford.
Like 6 months, bro.
Basically for 6 months. So yeah, I call it 8 weeks,
8 weeks.
7 weeks, whatever.
Mhm.
You know,
No contact break. yo, yo, yeah, that has to be a no contact breakup. 8 weeks, bro. Why? For one player?
That's it. No, it's 8 weeks. Pay what them ask for. So I mean, like, sure.
Jim the Rat, bro.
Now think about it, right? Arsenal was on the verge of doing something very similar with Jokeres, right? Where we drag it out and drag it out. However, we had leverage that Man United didn't have. Technically, he did because he said he did want to go to Man U, but Brentford didn't have to sell, right?
Mm.
But and he even went back to training, so it's not like him not gonna force him way out. So there was that. So,
Yeah.
but 71 million. I mean, for a guy that got 20 goals last year, 71 million, it is a lot. It is a
Yeah.
lot, but it's a good baller. At the best,
Hey,
right now.
him worth it, dog. 'Cause if Ilanga
Yeah,
go for 50, would have spent
yeah,
50.
exactly. It's a good baller and
It's at the rate of the market still.
rate of the market exactly. So
Yeah.
they've added, they've added those two, and they've been linked to strikers.
Mm-hmm.
They were linked to Mateta. They were
Convert.
linked to Jamie Vardy.
Jimmy Vardy.
They were linked to Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Yo, I'm fucking dead, bro.
They were linked to Sesko.
Sesko.
Yeah, but Sesko, no, but you know who might get Sesko now?
Oh.
Newcastle. Newcastle open talks
Yeah.
with Leipzig. They've opened talks with Leipzig to inquire about Sesko. So
Yeah.
Newcastle might be the one to replace Isak with Sesko. So
Oh,
I think that might be the case. But yeah, I think United need a striker. And the striker I think they're going to get actually, as Mada say in our group with Alan and them, I think is Watkins. And I think that's a decent buy.
nah.
What do you mean?
Nah.
Remember, you remember you see what them have?
Alright. This
Squared skis and Manuel of Backers.
this are my thing. Where I understand the Watkins thing. You understand what I mean? But Man United are trying to fix the roof when the foundation don't even make. You understand what I mean? How can you forgive a coach we give Tottenham them first trophy? First trophy. Then you go ahead and I give this man Mateus Cunha, Brian Embuemo, and you want add Watkins Fantapite? To do what? To do what? This is my thing, right? Man United bringing in these players is just basically saying to me, regardless of what the coach do, the ball them just are gonna just do what they want. The ball just do what they want, honestly. But because you can't tell me say him can control brother, brother. You can't control Garnacho, but you want control Cunha?
No,
Goodbye.
Garnacho, that's a funny case
Yeah.
because just like the Isak links would not go away for Liverpool,
Mm.
you know which club, for some reason, the links to them for Garnacho is not going away.
Oh,
with
Chelsea?
without one of us with Chelsea. And trust me, any old Chelsea send back 70 million over Manu, trust me, nobody, no Chelsea fan can talk to me. None. None.
That would be worse than the Madueke side is
I
still.
tell you, because we pay 50, a 70 them gonna buy him for.
Man, him transfer business don't make no sense. And then this is the thing, right?
Hmm.
Douglas Luiz is on the market. You are looking for basically a six slash. I mean, what better choice them have? What better choice them have? We are gonna play Bruno in the Ugarte? Rubbish. You play what? Ugarte Casemiro?
That is
Rubbish.
true. Them need a
And
midfielder, you're right.
they do need a midfielder, bro, because
Need a midfielder.
some of the Manchester United players them have identity crisis as well. Because we don't know if Kobe Mino is a 10, a 9, or a 8, or a 6. Same thing with Amanda. You don't know if he can play a 10 or a right wing back better. You basically just a build a team full of Swiss Army knife. So what? So who will cut off him on head? So everybody just a go take a turn, just so we take a cut and go through. That don't make sense. How that makes sense? Yes, me? My idea is this. If you have Mbemo and you have Cunha, you play Xerxes so you can facilitate both goal scorers. You understand what I mean? Because you have somebody to rely upon. But you expecting Cunha and Mbemo to be a creator, dog. They are goal scorers. They're not creators. So who you going to have behind them? Or
No,
who
but
you going to have to facilitate them?
Cunha is a decent creator. No, you don't think so?
Me not say no, but you don't associate that with him, though. He's a shooter. Let's be real. He's a shooter, dog. You see me?
That's fair.
So that's why I say Xerxes would accommodate them. Xerxes now have to do nothing too tough. Xerxes can properly create. You understand?
You mean Squirtsky?
Just call him man. Just call him man. Yo, him forever give me respect. You see man I get a back it up on the carnival. But I'm feeling that. Just call him man.
If there's one baller for Manu, we're not getting but is giving backers, and that is Asmus Hoyland. Because that's all him move do. Just back it up like him there carnival. That's all him do when him a play. So Manu right now shouldn't be talking about backers and all him something there. Because their strikers received quite a few over the past years that he's been in the league. So they need us, but they need a striker. Dilfer, they do.
I don't
They need
think
a
he needs
striker.
that, but
Huh?
they have a lot of areas that they need better in, but striker I mean I think are one of them problem because
Yes, bro.
you're all right.
They scored
All
like
right.
what
For
40
me
something
and
goals
you,
last year.
yeah, but for imagine for me and you, right?
Mm.
The striker is very important because you only use one finisher. He's playing a system where he has two tens and a striker, right? But then you don't have any creativity from the line behind those because you have two sixes, two wing backs. You see me? Plus
Mm.
a three in the back line. There has to be a facilitator for hold the ball we can create. Because Mbemo,
I mean,
shooter,
Ahmad.
Cunha, shooter. Ahmad,
Yeah, man.
you're right.
I'm
Me
I'm
must
mad.
have mad.
I say I'm mad.
Me must have mad. Because, brother, yo, fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no.
Oh
Yo,
God.
them still doomed. Unless them bring in Douglas Luiz or somebody over the line to control the midfield, I don't think them doomed.
Well,
Doomed.
okay. So here's what, folks. We've spoken about
Yeah.
basically the big six and their transfer window, right?
Mhm.
So we're going to do a little tier rankings of what we think some of the teams in, because there's some teams that we haven't covered, and but we know what some business that they've done. And we're just going to highlight a few of them, right? So I'm going to, you know, give me a second there. Let me sort this out. I am going to share my screen, and we're going to rank some of these clubs, right? So let me know when you can see it, Dilford.
Yeah.
All right. So we have a Premier League. We're just going to call it a Premier League window ranker, right?
Yep.
So in the A tier, Dilford,
Mhm.
we're going to start with the big six first, right?
Okay.
The obvious one is Liverpool. Liverpool has had the best window so far. The best window so far.
Yeah.
Right?
Everybody here.
Yeah. I'm going to put my club right now, as of now, as B.
No.
Reason being,
Wrong. Wrong.
where?
Me not agree. Me A.
Yeah.
Yeah. This,
Alright.
this is my thing. You cover most of the basis area, plus you get
Yes.
essential part of what you need. Anything else is just addition. So A.
Nah, I still think there's a glaring upgrade that needs to be on the left wing.
I
That's why
mean,
I'm
yeah,
saying, as of
but
now,
you never
would
know
I
what
give
Madueke can do. That's what I'm saying.
Alright.
Oh, why you say that shit, dog? Yo, Jano.
I'm saying, you see it? Even you are believe it. But alright.
No, the fuck I'm not. No, the fuck I'm not. No, the fuck I'm not. Don't say that make the people in believe. No, the fuck I'm not. Don't do that
All
shit.
right. So,
Don't do that
all
shit.
right.
Fuck out of
No
you, dog.
worry. We've signed 6 players, 7 players, and they've all been useful, probably except
Yeah.
Madueke. But even so, I'll put it at A, right?
Mm-hmm.
B tier, um, I'll give Chelsea a B. What do you think?
Yeah, fair. B.
All right,
B.
I'll give Chelsea a B.
Mm-hmm.
Man City,
Uh, B. Them still not cover the back line for me. Them still not cover enough of the back line for me. And Ruben
Okay.
Diaz, you
All
can
right.
clearly see a decline in Ruben Diaz.
Man's at B.
Mm.
Tottenham so far.
C. Other than
Okay.
Kudus, that's the only business them do.
And that's I'm gonna give them a D, but all right, C. All right.
Wait a minute. Yeah, them only do Kudus so far.
Only kudos,
And
bro.
them a lose son. Yeah, D.
Yeah, that's a
D.
D. Yeah.
Yeah, D.
Manchester United.
D.
All right. I would go with that as well.
Mm.
I if they get a striker,
Mm-hmm.
then I'll bump it up to C.
Yeah.
And then if they get then start getting at least one or two midfielders, then they go into the B category. But for now, this is it. Now, there are a couple teams here that we can talk about because Sunderland has been actually making some very, very they're signing people left, right, and center.
Me impressed with the
So
Enzolefe
yeah,
and Simon Adingra signing.
yeah.
Really, that really a show intent to me that I don't think Sunderland's gonna go down. So would I
So
say give them a
C.
C? No, would I
C?
say C? C, yeah.
Okay, C. Yeah. What do you think about Burnley's business? Kyle Walker being one of them. What do you think?
Them sign my boy we used to play for Tottenham. Edwards.
Yeah.
Would I say a D?
All right, D. Can't give him a D. I think Forest has been absolutely atrocious this window.
Yeah, it has to be F.
So I'd say F for me. Forest has been
Yeah,
atrocious.
not this. Brentford as well can go in the F.
Oh yeah. I think Brentford might be
Relegated.
relegated because they they're losing and they might lose Visa. They might lose Visa. Visa was also on the cards.
Yeah.
As yeah, because Wissa was also being shopped for Manu was linked to Wissa. You guys no, sorry, not you guys. Manu was into Wissa. Newcastle was also linked to Wissa.
Yeah.
So losing Wissa, Mbumo, Norgard,
Mm-hmm.
and your manager. Yeah, that's not looking great. That's not looking great at all.
You
So
lose two of your best players and your manager. That's crazy.
yeah,
Plus your goalkeeper. Can them
yeah.
lose weekend. Newcastle. Yeah, F as well.
Oh yeah. I think of all the teams that I guess I can talk about, because
Yeah.
the rest I'm not so sure. But Newcastle has the worst. I think they've had the worst window so far.
Yeah, because Anthony Langa is not enough. Because I don't see what Anthony Langa is gonna offer you that Jacob Murphy still can.
Yep.
So I don't.
And you're going
Yeah.
to you didn't get Ekitike. You've been rejected by a bunch of players left, right, and center.
Joe Cunha, Guehi, like
Yeah.
just an F window.
And you're about to lose Isaac. Like that's just a poor window. It's a poor window.
Very
Um
poor. What's up?
Palace, I think
What's up, F?
let's
Please. Yeah.
yep. Because they got rid of Kudus and there doesn't seem to be anybody coming in. So
No
yeah,
movement at all, bro.
yeah. Palace, I think see Palace have been linked with getting players in, but they just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, it's just
Because
business. They're waiting for the Eze deal to go through or something. Or
so then
Mateta.
yeah. So I'm not going to grade them because they still have business to do.
Everton, I would give Everton a D.
What have
Signing
they done?
Barry, they bring in Barry.
Oh
Like,
yes.
just the Barry signing alone is an upgrade on Calvert Lewin. I give them a D for that.
All right. Fair.
Bournemouth now. Bournemouth E. Bournemouth just wrecked the entire backline.
Yeah. Because Kirkes is out, Housen is out. Yeah,
Barney Ghana
that's
PSG, Kepa gone.
yeah. That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, they're going to be in some relegation fights as well. Um,
Fuck.
Villa,
E.
I don't know, man, because
Magalo more players.
I think they should have tried to finalize Rashford.
Yeah,
Is
they
that
should.
is that sensitive?
No, in Asensio went back to PSG, I believe.
Yeah, see that. Yeah, that's a E. That's a E.
Yeah.
Because those two were transformative for them season last year. So, but yeah, Brighton.
Mm-hmm.
Them keep Baliba or Baliba gone.
No, no, no. He's there. He's there. But them sell Simon Adingra.
And the Adingra and Estopinian.
Estopinian, I think him linked with Manchester United, no?
No man, he's not Manchester. Hold on, I'll tell you. Estopinian gone, man. Hold on.
Estopinian leave Brighton? What?
AC Milan.
What?
Mm-hmm.
E.
Yeah. He's currently at AC Milan. Yeah.
Why?
So yeah. So I'm gonna go E for Brighton. And them also loan out the
Oh,
striker, my boy Evan Ferguson. So
remember them there say 100 million for the youth there, man.
oh brother, oh brother, Wolves. What business Wolves do?
Not a lot. Them lose Cunha, but them tie Strand Larson. So I guess that's good enough to get a D.
D?
Yeah, he was a lone player.
Yeah, I guess.
I think them only lose Cunha. And then Myriad Pereira, them coach.
Mm-hmm.
Fulham can get a F. That's a Fulham are making a moves right now.
Them a try get back them a try get Reese. Well, we are try sell them Reese. But it seemed like it's a next loan with an option. I mean, so why we can't sell that brother? Yeah, no.
Just tell him that like
But yeah. What about Leeds? I don't know much about Leeds
I don't
business.
know much about Leeds now. Then I don't know.
Right. So I gonna left them two year ungraded.
Yeah, I
But
got
folks, yeah, I mean, this is the tiers that we have for the transfer window. I sort of disagree with Arsenal being at an A. I think
mm,
once we get Eze, then I would say so. I would think Arsenal's like a B plus right now.
yeah.
And then with Eze, then you can talk about an A. But I think Liverpool have addressed everywhere and holes.
Yeah.
And that's already without Isak. I do think you do need another centre back for coverage because it is rumored that Konate he's open to signing a new deal. So that would be great for you guys.
But
And
it
spell
looks
trouble
like
for us.
Real Madrid that push. Real Madrid like them a push for sign him too. So
Yeah, so if you get him for tied on your contract, then
we good.
they're going to turn our attentions to us for Saliba.
Saliba.
So yeah, so either way, the thing is we're also close to signing a new deal for him as well,
Yeah.
and I think him going to get earned a north of 300K. So
I
imagine that, bro.
wonder if some of the players just start reject Real Madrid's pull. Like Trent,
Because
Trent,
it's what's
you
going on. Yeah,
motherfucker. Speak Spanish now, you fuck. Speak Spanish now, you motherfucker. I am so fucking glad that Marcus Rashford went to Barcelona. You see that El Clasico, you motherfucker. I pray Xabi Alonso start you. Hey, Rashford going cook your butt. Hey, pussy, me say, speak Spanish now. Yes, when you see Rashford, oh, sunny in it, mate. Speak Spanish, you motherfucker. Me say, I can't wait for El Clasico when Rashford wall you. Fuck you. You look and think, oh, I just some look at Spanish players. I'm gonna be fine. Marcus Rashford, motherfucker. I mean, know you hate Marcus Rashford, cause every time Rashford will him twist you. I can't wait for El Clasico. They hate watch when this. Yo, you can't wait, man.
oh
You're
my god.
sneaky, man. But it's always been a dream for me. Shut the fuck up, man. You pussy. I say, remember me telling us if you're 11 o'clock a day, fuck you reach a boy. I say, heard, man. Don't
Well,
fear.
folks, moving on because Wilfred as he still seems to have a lot to say
Of course.
about Trent Alexander-Arnold, but we've for
But,
now placed Chelsea and Manchester City in the B category because
uh,
I think they've had decent windows, but there's still holes that they need to fill. Chelsea needs to fill holes in the centre back region, and I still think they need to probably um, add better quality as far as the wing backs are concerned. Although they said Reese being healthy can help, but we'll see how that goes. Um, Sunderland is has Manchester City. It's somewhat similar. A lot of quality in the creative areas and the attacking areas, but I still think they need to do a lot. They have it's left a lot is left to be desired on the defensive side.
mm,
Sunderland has signed a lot of players to try to escape this relegation. They're trying to keep themselves and stay in the league.
Yeah.
Let's see how that goes. And then the other teams, when you're looking at D through E, they've made signings or they've done some business and they've sold and they haven't replenished, or they're working on things, but they have a lot of business to do. And then if you're in the F range, just call it quits for next season, basically.
Yeah, no problem for relegation.
And in the case of Newcastle, you're just getting fleeced left, right, and center. But folks,
Like facts.
this is our tier list. Comment if you agree, disagree. Let us know, and then we can engage in the chat. But
Yep.
and I mean, folks, that's what we're gonna call it for this episode. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for staying with us.
Yes.
Again,
Yes.
reminder at the end of the screen, hit the like button,
Share.
share the video, and subscribe to the channel.
If you
And
like it.
this is
Go
again
ahead, go back.
members here, the Ball and Knock podcast.
Yeah.
Pick up on yourself, and we're
Support
out.
out is.
Mhm.
Mm. You know that.